Hi, I'm Seth Packham with the Jazz.net website. I'm here at Rational Software Conference 2009 in Orlando, Florida, and I'm lucky enough to have with me Scott Rich, who is the Jazz Foundation project lead. So Scott, tell me a little bit about what's been happening with Jazz Foundation here at the conference this year.
All right, thanks Seth. So having a great week here at the conference. I gave 3 sessions so far. The first one was a great one talking about enterprise scalability, some of the new things we're doing with enabling international team concert this year from the foundation. Got to stand up and talk about 1,500 users on one server for the first time.
Great.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, we gave more architectural talk, talking about the vision for the Jazz architecture and how that's evolving. And I think that really resonated. People are seeing the integrations that we're doing now that are enabled by that. So that was also great. And then the last session I did with Doug Weissman, we talked about team concert deployments in enterprises and covered soup to nuts, the kinds of things we do for our internal deployments, all the users we're supporting, and best practices and things we've learned there.
Yeah, great. So tell me a little bit about what's different this year, would you say, from, I mean, you've been here a couple years now,
Yeah.
talking about jazz, and every year, what's different this year, would you say, from what you were talking about last year?
Yeah, so I think it's fun. It's noticeable we're talking about jazz differently this year. Last year, it was still a future thing, right? It's coming, it's a vision. Now we've shipped products on it, and we're talking about it more factually. It's here, it's something we are building on, right? And it's really pervasive, right? It's not wait and see jazz, it's we're using jazz in all these cool ways. And those products that are out there, this year we've actually got people using them, so the conversations are different. It's not, you should try this, you should learn about it. It's customers who've got it, and we're talking about how do you deploy it, how do you support teams, how do you customize it. So the conversations are different with them too.
Great.
And fun, because they're really using it.
Cool. So how are customers responding?
Very positively. Yeah. So I've had some great conversations with people really enthusiastic about it. Actually just came from a session with a customer. They've actually got a huge viral uptake within the company. They're trying to figure out how do we support this? How do we enable these guys as they get on board?
Kind of sounds like how it uptook in IBM too.
Exactly.
With all of our usage.
Yeah.
Of it.
So those are really fun conversations. Yeah. There's also there's hard questions about how do we set it up? How do we customize it? How do we use it for our development process? Yeah. But again, those are good conversations too.
Yeah. And hopefully some of those questions we can answer on Jazz.net.
Absolutely.
With some of the videos we've got out there. Yep. In fact, the video you guys made about jazz licensing, I had people coming up asking me, how's the licensing work with jazz?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, we've got a video out there. So.
Yeah, if you ask us 10 or 15 times, we'll do some material and help you out.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Well, Scott,
cool.
thanks for being here with me.
Absolutely.
And thank you very much.
All right.